mind telling me your name and job during the Tortuga transit?
Ah, yes. Full name Ashen Grey, but people here call me Ash. I'm the engineer on the ship. I'm king on the sound of roaring rockets.
I heard from someone you're taking knives. What's that about?
Ugh. Damn it, Iris. The bloody screwdriver. One of the worst tools ever. I use the knife as it's easier for flatheads. More leverage. I can get into more places. Even though it's bigger, it's thin. What's the word? Maneuverable? I can really get into the combuster that way. Scarlet's real tough around the girls. Bust up the thermal lining too. This bad baby is hot enough to melt asteroids. I think that's why the bloody fuel takes hours. More as well. Anything I need to cut is a knife right there instead of trying to get some oversized shears. Or,
Thank you, Ash. You have answered my question.
eh, sorry there, brother.
What was your relationship with Ghost White like?
I got along with everybody. The whole crew was quite fun. But Ghost, I think he was just misunderstood. He was normally relaxed, with a calm demeanor. He was a great pick for a manager, but it was only until recently he started to get angry and mouthing off.
What period of time is recently?
Just a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks, which is 21 days or 504 hours, 30,240 minutes, and 1,814,400 seconds.
Thank you for the thorough breakdown. That was informative. What could have changed to make him so upset?
I'm not sure. He was secretive with his personal feelings, called him a ninja for it, but it doesn't make sense to me. He loved making music. I helped because I'm great at math. Sound is math. Mind you, he had all the time in the world for it. The reason this is relevant is he had all this free time and we were great at our job, so there was nothing to be stressed about as a manager. So that couldn't have made him upset.
Does anyone come off as suspicious or maybe have some clues as to who committed the action?
Lapis has always had an odd obsession about the human body, the way it works. I bonded with her over how engines work, and people are basically engines, but it fascinated me a little too. Doesn't matter. The point is, always creeped me out a tad bit.
How obsessed exactly? Would you say obsessed enough for murder?
I don't want to imagine my best friend murdering someone. She does talk about it frequently, but I doubt she'll go that far, at least I hope so.
She talks about it. Talks about murder frequently?
No, 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 no. About health and how bodies function. It was just something to mention.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. How about everyone else? Do they seem to get along?
Everyone gets along. Sometimes Scarlet is a bit too much for my liking, but I have to help Iris a lot with her mental health. She feels like she doesn't look like herself. What do you call it? Body dysmorphia? Like she explains subtle details like her eye color doesn't seem right, or her height, or maybe her tail feels too poofy.
Hmm. What did your yesterday look like?
Once I woke up from the alarm sounding, I made my bed nice and fit. I folded my dirty clothes and put them down the chute into the washer. Then I took my tools organized on my belt, and it took about 20 minutes. Then went into the cafeteria a little late. I spoke to my friends before they left for the lab, but Jet wouldn't let me start a conversation with him. I was tad disappointed. Then I saw the lapis with purple eyes. It was bloody wild. Not important anyways. I headed over to the engine through the garden. It was plentiful. The plants were really grown, even massive, maybe trying to be prepared in case another plague runs amok on the ship. Regardless, I took a knife from Iris a few hours later. She wasn't there in the kitchen, but I did see Lapis in the garden with Scarlet. Guess the ship was anchored for some reason. But once I was in the engine, once more, I fought with the combustor. Then it was time for lunch. Sat at the table and had a rather arduous meal. Take that as you will. but something seemed off. I can tell you what, but something was up. The rest of my day was normal. It was the middle of the night. I got the feeling of dread. I went into the bathroom to wash my face and calm myself down. It worked. I fell asleep and heard the screams at 9 the next morning. That's what woke me up.
You have been extremely helpful. Thank you.